Lost home down here in the Cranberry Bog. I'm going to try to do a bunch of these smaller, not very used locations because they're the ones that are going to get changed as stuff progresses or as the game progresses. So Lost Home has no real importance. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me just pull it up. Just to make sure I give accurate information. But as far as I remember, there are no quests that bring you here. Scorch Beast up there. Starting off here at the beginning, is this the entrance? Who can tell? It's a bunch of wooden piles. We need to get some wood.
Don't listen. You can't go there.
What's the better option? Foundation? We're safer with the raiders.
Are you crazy? Have you seen what those people have done?
At least they can protect themselves. Unlike those damn settlers.
So it is also the location of a random encounter hotspot. For some reason, the wiki lists it as a Blood Eagles location. It's not. I don't know if whoever wrote it is assuming that it's going to be changed or knows it's going to be changed.
Hard work making a living out here.
But it's just a location with no purpose. So I expect it to be changed within one of the next upcoming updates. Let's go ahead and give it a once over. So inside there is a fusion core, don't know if it's guaranteed or if it's randomized, and a magazine location. We got Who Goes There, US Coverts. Oh. It's a doll and a toy car sitting here on this chair. And a randomized mod. Oh, checklist. Grab my little checklist. So it's a one mod, one magazine on the checklist so far. Nothing else that matters. There's a wheelbarrow outside. Nothing inside it. We've got a cooler. Oh, I forgot I had that perk on. Might as well grab the stuff. You can get brain fungus here. So it's great for those brain fungus things. And a random boat outside. Before we go into the home proper, let's give it a look over to see if anything is in the immediate trenches. Don't think anything's immediately in the trenches.
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you,
And there are disease cranberries. Okay, let's explore the next house. Seems as if there was a fisherman here. Oh. Inside, we've got a chem box. Bobblehead location number 1. I saw the other one earlier, and in case anyone's pointing that out, yes, I did see it. Another chem, and our second mod. Got it. Had to mark those down on my tally. And that's it for the second house. There's a cart in the backyard.
now people have come back to this area.
Toolbox.
All want to be setting up places like Foundation.
There was a trap here. Here's some more wood. Not much there. That's the entrance to the main house. Feeling like I should get under this. But no, it's kind of pointless. Alright, that trap triggers a assault rifle to shoot you. is a power armor frame. See, like, the dark, some areas are dark, some areas are not. I'll just keep it off for now, I guess. There's a brewing station.
Looks like yours sure are popular lately.
Thanks. I'm not going to bother with the random encounter right now. This is a scene encounter hotspot, by the way, so yes.
It's too wet to be outside.
There is a holotape. Oh, annoyingly, these two are going to talk the whole time during the holotape.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like
I might have to handle them.
This, fix that. Never seems to end.
Thought I was hearing a radio, but I don't see a radio.
Oh, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Oh, I hate this misty, foggy crap.
Why did I feel like I was hearing a radio? And behind the chair here is a duffel bag. Inside,
It's hard work making a living out here.
that's why I could hear a radio.
Oh, I'm
There
sore
was
all
one.
over. Building this place up is hard work.
Oh, wait, a whole nother
Inside the doghouse is a photo of an elephant, an upside-down doll, and a baseball. And then there's only this one thing of lore
Scorched or the
and a
ferals
nuke. I
don't
think the
get
mini
you.
nuke is guaranteed mini nuke.
Clean up this.
And upstairs on the table is a guaranteed sniper rifle, and then the second bobblehead location is right there. So there's one more magazine location. I just don't remember where it's at. Let me look over real quick.
If the scorched or the ferals
One of them's
don't get
under a
ya,
red sofa in one of the houses, and the other one's in the other house. So it says underneath this red sofa would be the other magazine location. Maybe I can get it to spawn in later. So let's go ahead and listen to the holotape.
This weather makes everything damp.
Oh, well, so the thing about this encounter is if you need to get raider reputation or if you need to get settler reputation, whichever one you
What's your
talk
story,
to,
Weller? Where should we go?
it's harder to get raider reputation. So if you're really trying to build raider reputation, just farm locations that have scene hotspots and tell them to join Crater. I've maxed out both, so I don't care. Go to Foundation.
That's what I said, but she refuses to go.
Charisma.
Maybe you're right. I need to think about myself for once.
And then he walks away,
It's just about time to eat.
so I only have to kill one of them.
You ever have someone stuck?
Want to be a raider? Well, that's what
It's
happens
hard
when
work making a living out here.
that's what happens when you're a raider. So now we can listen to the holotape, which is titled Requiem for Kelly.
We'd been wandering for weeks, till we came across an old shanty town that was built before the war. I convinced Kelly that we both needed rest, and this would be the perfect place. The radiation sickness she was suffering from was making her weak, and I knew she was no longer fit to travel. A roof over her head, I was finally confident enough to head out and look for supplies. Biggest mistake I ever made. I scoured the area for most of the day, till I finally stumbled across an old army outpost, loaded with medical supplies. Excited, I rushed back to the shanty town, and my dear Kelly, when I got there, I found her. She was dead, and her body was being eaten by wild dogs. Killing the creatures
So it's hard to know exactly what he's talking about. He said he reached a military checkpoint, so it could be this is the shantytown, and this is the military checkpoint. But Kelly, we don't know if Kelly was the dog, or if Kelly was the person that he was in a relationship with, or his child, or something. There's no grave, as far as I remember. I'll give it another look over real quick. But I don't believe there's a grave. Some locations you can actually find graves where they bury people. He also did say Kelly was being eaten by dogs. So that's it. That is Lost Home. It's one of those locations that I wouldn't mind if they changed, because it's one holotape that they could still keep at the location. Whereas the bounty had 2 notes at the location that have just been wiped from existence, and they changed it. Or there was a note here that they just got rid of for no reason. It could have stayed there. There was a note here at Anchor Farm they just got rid of, and it could have stayed there. So, like, there's no story here other than that holotape. But they could retain the holotape and change the location. And I would not be upset. Because the holotape doesn't feel like it adds anything to the location's story. It's just a nice bit of post-war sadness. Yeah, but that's it. Try to hit all of these small locations before they all be changed. So look forward to the next one.